So fitness, eating right, this channel, school. I used to think that my problem was like not being consistent, but what I actually realized was the problem was how long the inconsistency lasted. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about staying off, starting over. Okay, so welcome. This is day 16 of my series of 30 days of long form videos called Showing Up Before I Feel Ready. I am D, aka Granola Revival. These are my notes, so I might as well just hold them now. These are my notes. I am coming to you every day for 30 days. No editing, so you know the paper was flopping, it's gonna flop. Okay, and I'm just really showing up and also bring you along the journey, okay? Because so many times we do things by ourselves, and so many times like we think we're the only ones who like has that issue or that problem or whatever the case may be, and really it's more than just you. It's more than just me. It's a whole lot of people. So we could talk about it together. So yeah, today I wanted to really talk about what restarting actually looks like, and I am going to use my notes from time to time because I don't remember everything that I wrote down. So yeah, let's talk about it. I have 4 points that I kind of want to go through today, and let's start with the first one. So the first point is the rebuilding tax. Okay, that is a rebuilding tax. What does that look like? I'll tell you a practical one for me. Rebuilding my fitness after I've fallen off. Okay, for me the key, and I think in research they say like after 2 weeks of like not working out consistently, that's when you start to lose like strength. Okay, I don't know how many times I've gone through this, and I get mad at myself every time because I'm like, here we go again. And here comes that DOMS. I mean, the soreness just comes back, and it comes back stronger and stronger to me the older I get. Okay, I don't remember it being this bad in my 20s. I don't remember it. But like, I'm like, woo, it almost like impedes on my workout because I'm like, wait a second, I can't even barely bend down to pick up the weight, you know? So yeah, that restarting, that rebuilding tax is major. You've lost momentum, you've lost the drive and everything, but we do it to ourselves sometimes. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I'm just being honest. Like the rebuilding tax is big. And if you're like me, the fitness thing is the hardest. Sometimes food too. Think about food, you know, you just like maybe you went on vacation. Okay, and you're like, you know what, while I'm on vacation, I'm just gonna like enjoy it, which you should. Okay, but then coming back to like your regular life, and then you're like, wait a second, I enjoyed that, you know, quesadilla and that whatever, you know, or whatever it was, and then all of a sudden you have to like get back on track of like whatever, maybe meal prepping or whatever that looks like for you. So yes, the rebuilding tax is the first thing that is hard when starting over. The second is the self-trust tax. Okay, so every abandoned start teaches you your promises to yourself are negotiable. So now I can't trust myself because last time I tried, I didn't do it. So I don't think I can do it this time. Okay, that's kind of what I'm going through now with this 30 days of videos. I'm like, this channel is actually, I want to say like 9 years old. Okay, don't go looking back at my old videos because they were terrible. And I don't have that many up anymore anyways, because I didn't know what I was doing. But if I would think about, if I would have started this process 9 years ago, where would my channel be right now? I mean, my goodness, so many things will be different. But there were so many starts and then stops that I was like, you're not going to do it again. You know, you're not going to do it again, girl. No. So I just finally said to myself, you know what? You're going to do it. Like, you're going to do it. You're going to sit down. You're going to make this happen. And really, I set the goal. Nobody else is looking for me to do this, okay? But every single day, no matter what time, I'm here. I'm here in the afternoon today because I did not get this video filmed early enough, okay? Is that my goal? No, my goal is actually to have my videos filmed and ready to go at 7 a.m. And that's not going to be the case today. And it is what it is, okay? But I'm still here. Okay, so I can still trust myself. The third point is the Monday trap. Okay, everybody like, oh, I'm gonna start on Monday. I'm gonna start on the first of the month. I'm gonna start when that thing comes in the mail. No, okay. Even for this series that I'm doing, I started on a random Wednesday. a random Wednesday, because I was like, you know what, it's about time that I stop procrastinating. And I wanted to wait, but I'm like, no, the only way that you're actually going to see this through is if you start now. Because once again, and that kind of will lead me to my last point, but like, we're like, well, if I wait until then blah, 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 blah. But what happens? My last point, the shame gap. Like, you waited and then you get to it and you're like, well, I don't know. You lost the momentum already. You said, okay, I'm going to start on Monday. Today is, what is today? Today is Friday. So I'm going to start on Monday. And then Monday comes and something else comes up and you push it back again. And then you keep pushing it back and you keep pushing it back to where you like, you don't trust yourself. And then you feel ashamed that you even said something in the first place, especially if you say it to other people, okay? Imagine, like, I'm on day 16, and I could stop right here and stop recording videos. And really, nobody is going to come and question me about it. But if I stop showing up, knowing that I've told you day in and day out that I'm going to show up for 30 days consistently, that is going to bring a lot of shame on me, okay? And you may not know it, but I will know it. And I'm the person who, it matters most to, okay? So yeah, like, restarting. I know it's hard, but what I want you to get out of this video is like, let's lessen the gap. Okay, and I'm teaching myself, I'm learning that myself. There are some things that I'm like, I can do on a consistent everyday basis, okay? And some things I fall off on. And what I don't want to do is fall into the shame gap of, oh, I fell off, so let me not do it again. No, let's just like get back at it. Let's get back at the goal that we set, okay? You may have some delays. It may cause your progress to, be pushed back a little bit, but it is what it is. I talked about this in an earlier video where when I first graduated from high school, I went off to college. I had, semester credits that would have allowed me to actually graduate early. And I graduated from getting my bachelor's, I don't know, a lot of years later. I'm just going to say a lot of years later. A lot of years later. Did I feel shame in that process of like having to rebuild that? Yes. And having to go and collect all these. I couldn't even remember some of the dates. I'm like, wait, when did I go to school? What year? I had to look at, and then like having to going back to school and then having to retake some classes that I had already taken because the education had changed. But I still did it. Now, was I like, dang, if you would have done this earlier, then you wouldn't have to go through all this? Absolutely. But I did it. So I just want to encourage you. What I want to just keep on going. And what you should do, like for me, what I've been doing since I have been consistent in this process, here come the gardener. I time it every time. Let me hurry up so the gardener, you can hear me over the gardener. But anyways, what I've been doing in this process, this 30-day process, is I'm already mapping out my next steps, okay? Because you do that best when you have the momentum. So I still have the momentum. When I don't have the momentum, I can make plans all day long and I may not see them through. So I want you to think about these areas in your life and where do you need maybe some more momentum, and let's make a plan. Okay, if you need my help, message me and I will help you. But I'm going to end now because they're mowing the lawn, the neighbors across the way, and you probably can hear that. And so yeah, this is what I get for recording it late. But you know what? I still recorded it, so hey. So if you have not, please like, subscribe, comment. Please let other people know about me. I am a baby channel. I keep saying that. I'm standing on that, okay? We're growing, though. We are growing consistently, slowly but consistently. And this microwave generation, we always looking for stuff to like go immediately. And it's not, and that's actually part of like the whole starting over process too, is we know that it's going to take us longer because we stopped prematurely, potentially. So we're not stopping premature. We're doing this. And I will see you tomorrow for day 17. Bye, guys.